Today, we're looking at the Trump economy and new questions about the sugar high we have seen from corporate tax cuts could be wearing off. Politico's chief economic correspondent, Ben White, laid all of it out in a brand new article that I encourage you to read this morning. He's also the author of Politico's Morning Money newsletter. He joins me now. Okie doke. Yes. Lay out this sugar high for me.
Sure. Well, we had $2 trillion last year in tax cuts and government spending. That helped boost growth this year. It's going to start to fade next year. The White House hopes that the corporate tax cuts continue to bear fruit going forward, and there's more CapEx, capital expenditures, all the rest of it. But most economists say that's not likely to happen. So you lose $2 trillion in stimulus. Interest rates are going up. The market is having a lot of problems, particularly with trade war fears. So a lot of things adding up that could make Trump's economy not look quite so hot in 2019 and going into 2020.
I must ask you about the tax cut for the middle class. Trump said it was going to happen before the midterms. Here we are after. I hear none of it. But I want to share this quote from Larry Kudlow, where he says, "We've been noodling on this middle class tax cut." Noodling on how to structure it and even pay for it. I don't think the chances of that are very high because the Democrats are going to go after corporate tax and all that stuff. How could Larry Kudlow possibly say it's not going to happen because Democrats will block it? They haven't put forth a plan.
Right. I think at some point they want to put forth something that would lower tax rates on middle-class Americans. But, you know, the deficit is already huge. There's no money to pay for that kind of a tax cut. So they're worried about two things, the fading impact of their corporate tax cut and then not getting any stimulus spending out of Democrats. He also said in that piece, look, this idea that we're going to spend $1 trillion on infrastructure and stimulus, we just don't have the money. So that's not going to happen.
But that's what President Trump has been promising straight out of the gate, lower your taxes and a big infrastructure program. Right. And now you've got Larry Kudlow himself noodling on it. It's unclear to me how you can blame Democrats for turning you down when you haven't even asked them to the dance. Quickly, you've been talking to economists who are lowering their estimates for next year's economic growth. Why?
A couple of things. That stimulus coming out that we talked about, effects of tax cuts and spending going away, and interest rates are going up. The Fed is raising interest rates. That tends to slow the economy. They want to slow the economy so we don't get inflation. And then you have
the threat. And they need a cushion.
And then they had a threat, and they need a cushion to cut later. And you have the threat of trade wars with China, with Europe, all of that pushing on growth. People are slashing their forecasts. We could hit recession by 2020 when Trump is trying to run for re-election.
Oh, boy. That would be a lot.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.